look out. He's in again. Danger, danger, danger. Good try.
Oh, and a dive for the line.
They're going to score in the corner. Great try.
They might not need it. They won't.
That'll do it. What a team. Hello everybody, welcome along. Round 5 of the Bunnings Warehouse Heartland Championship, and what a busy day we've got for you in round 5. The teams are all over the country. West Coast will be looking to build on their Rundle Cup win last week. Buller, well, they want to bounce back after losing it. Wairarapa Bush and Horowhenua Kapiti, they're looking to start something. Mid-Canterbury Whanganui, what a game that is. And Thames Valley have the big trip to East Coast. But we're going to start with the Hannon Shield. South Canterbury against North Otago in Temuka. It's a big game and a big day for the little town.
Big occasion today. It's the 200th Hannon Shield game between us, North Otago and Mid-Canterbury. So have the boys been up? Do you think the boys will be up for it?
Yeah, look at them today. I think they'll switch on, ready to go. So yeah, can't wait. Look forward to watch the boys deliver today. So.
How about you?
Yeah, we've trained well. We had a big debrief on Tuesday, and the boys had a lot of criticism themselves, which is a good thing. So we've worked on all those, and I think the boys have really brought it out, and we've got to put out a good performance today.
Yeah, we've prepped well. Yeah, just our main belief is to believe in the team, and yeah.
Is this your secret weapon here?
This guy, yeah, you could say he's the luck of the Irish. Yada yada.
Well, hopefully that pulls through today now. We're hoping, like we said, Doc said, big belief in this camp going through this week. So let's hope the boys can do something, and let's hopefully beat South Canterbury.
Well, I reckon North Otago, they're not quite the team that they once were. They're in a rebuilding phase, but they've still got some very fine players. Hayden Todd and Feke in the midfield are very, very good footballers, and there's some big, strong forwards as well to get them the ball. I reckon South Canterbury's biggest problem is figuring out what their best combination is. They might just about be close to it here. Those backs are try-scoring machines, and look out for Kakala, Savaleo and Amato in the forward pack. Big, strong players who'll give the fast backs plenty of pill.
No Hicker Elliott for South Canterbury this afternoon. He's away on classic All Black duty. Shows the calibre of him. Still very strong South Canterbury forward pack.
North Otago on attack here at Temuka. Wriggling towards the line, but don't quite make it.
Oh, it's over.
We'll make it now, though. Harewood goes crashing over. What an excellent try. Big men.
Gee, just minutes into this match too, there's absolutely the perfect start for North Otago. They know they have to come out of the blocks firing. They had the field position, they had the patience.
Ooh,
and then referee in the better spot than you and me, Mace, awarding the try.
South Canterbury looking forward to getting back to their home ground at Fraser Park. Off the back of the scrum goes Kakala. He's big and strong, and he scores tries for fun, and so do half of this back line. And the try is going to be scored by the left winger, Matakayongo.
Beautiful execution, as we always know from South Canterbury. So driving that ruck play, the patience on that right-hand side with some execution too. Through the hands. In conditions that actually aren't easy for both of these teams out here this afternoon, but well finished.
They're back down towards the South Canterbury goal line, North Otago. And the old Golds are good at this facet of play, pounding away, putting pressure on, looking for a soft shoulder and finding it. Matatini Feke. Oh boy, he came from miles back.
I love the commitment here on the replay. You don't even see Feke in the shot. Look at the acceleration, the power, taking on some pretty big shoulders. Gee, they had just absolutely on fire, North Otago. no doubt talked about this game, knew they had to be right in it, and they are.
Right, the ball's on the ground now, and North Otago have picked it up and stride forward again. The kick and the chase.
He's going to get legs, Todd.
He says he's got it. He says he's got it. The referee has to consult. I see the nod. What a great try, Hayden Todd. Wow.
Gee, 26-5 kick to come. What an absolute great first 30 minutes, Todd. The kick and chase, the right foot, a little awkward, and then the speed. Dived early. I think that was a thing. He committed early to the dive and got there first.
Now remember, this South Canterbury team haven't been beaten for 3 seasons. And they're in a little bit of trouble here, so they not normally are. So right, and Kakala, look at the strength of the man. Folau picks it up. He tries to duck around the side. Right again. Now, out wide where they're so very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Bashing the ball down is Clarence Mollier. And the fight back is right on.
Well, when a team is down under the pump, you've got to turn to your big players, don't you? Right, Kakala, 9, 8, that combination right there gets them over the gain line, and from that, they could just play. So a team, at times this year, has been under pressure, but every time they've responded.
Well, they've got some serious responding to do in the second half. As the conversion goes, no, it doesn't. Doesn't go over. So 28-17, North Otago ahead of South Canterbury. Ooh, we got a game.
Yeah, but remember, they were 28-5 ahead. So South Canterbury on a charge.
Penalty advantage here as Wright finds Fafita. Fafita gets tackled very close to the line. Wright comes back the other way. They'll be looking for a runner now. No, I thought we almost had a counter ruck, but the North Otago man was on the ground. Can't play the ball from there.
South Canterbury this week really, here we go.
Kakala.
They're beating up the plate. I was going to say this week they're changing the point of attack left to right, looking at the options, just probing. But then, and we said this in the first half, your senior players need to stand up when you're under the pump, and Kakala has done just that.
So we're starting to see the reserves on the field now, the substitutes. Now width and lines, and that's a great try. Samote goes in under the post. Plan move. Looked a little bit like the Goings triple scissors in a way.
Well, the line was good, but the timing was absolutely brilliant. Good scrum domination. Yep, training ground move. Knew what they wanted to do. Drifting defence from North Otago, coming back on that angle. In these conditions, really hard to stop.
There's some wise heads in the grandstand today at Temuka. South Canterbury former players in the stand. Patterson with flying feet. Eventually runs into a big man, and the referee stops the contest.
Scragged and then ragged off and went backwards. Real kick. But what we're saying once more though, most jersey 16 to 23 for South Canterbury. Actually a real strong point of difference for them this year.
Yosua's penalty goes over, and they've fought back, have South Canterbury, and they've won this by 44 to 31.
Yeah, we gave them a massive lead there, and it's one thing we don't want to do, and we did it again, but we've done it the last few years with North Otago, really let them into the fight, and we've had to show a lot of character to come back there, and I think 28-5 or something coming back from that, it shows good character in the team, but we can't be letting teams get out to a start like that.
To the Great Lake at Taupo now for a mid-table clash, King Country and West Coast. Both teams looking to consolidate their position.
Yeah, what do you think of last week's game, Petty?
It was a good game, and hard luck we lost. Yeah, it was a pretty hard game last week against the champs, South Canterbury. The boys put on a good performance, but it was just not enough for the day. What do you think of how the boys have prepared this week?
Yeah, we're training well. We are looking forward to play today.
Yeah, very looking forward to today's game. Boys been training well this week, trying to connect and try and learn more about each other and learn from last week's mistakes.
There they come onto the field, the King Country Rams, followed by West Coast. King Country love playing here at Taupo. It's such a great surface to play on.
Yep, great rugby venue, I have to say. It's been in our many hour training here, actually. Some brutal All Black sessions.
Oh, somebody got hammered there. Ben Alexander's gone down like a sack. He ran into his shoulder, and in the meantime, just charging onto the ball, Male Mole has scored from nowhere.
Yeah, power athlete, which is so good. Penalty advantage coming up from King Country in that inside ball. When you made reference to Alexandra lying down, we saw maybe that was the hole he was meant to fill defensively. Well, King Country made the most of it.
West Coast Rundle Cup winners, referee playing an advantage in favour of West Coast. They're not going to need it because they're going to go in the corner, or are they? Oh boy, there's some committed defence, but eventually across goes Parker.
And the width, I think, was the key thing here. Kane Parker holding his ground, which is real key. Staying out there, that discipline to keep your width. Players inside seeing it, sensing they had the overlap. But yeah, you had to work hard once over the line. You're right, Mace.
King Country into the backs, little dab to get the rush defence off guard. They did that. Catch and pass. Oh, I love this. I love this. Nordstrom. His defence at the other end earlier was terrific. Now he's scored a try using pace down the left wing side.
He's a player you love to watch, don't you? Involved in everything, both defensively and on attack. I love the joy here. Good commitment to dive, slide early in these conditions. Pretty hard to be taken out, that's cool. Oh, beautiful take, that is classic.
Now the backs again have shown already today that if we can get it wide, King Country will be dangerous. And Headley is dangerous.
Headley's got some gas, as we would like to say, for your left wingers. I mean, there's some width out there, so West Coast chocking in defensively. Then the afterburners go on. I'd love to see a winger like that.
Can't beat it, you can't coach it. West Coast desperate to get back in the game. They're in ideal position to do it. Hema finally found some support. Took a wee while to find him. He was stepping around so much. Hyde! First game for West Coast, first try for West Coast.
Yep, come over the Alps from Canterbury, and they're going to love them straight away. You get a meat pie in your first game, you're a West Coast local, I reckon. Look at the power. That's what you like to see when you put on a West Coast jersey, or any jersey actually for your province. You show that commitment, supporters are going to love you.
26 points to 10 as they go to Oranges. Been a good first half for King Country, but West Coast will be encouraged with the last score.
I reckon it's been an entertaining 40 minutes for both sides.
Absolutely. Right, here he goes again. He scored a great try, did Headley, earlier on. And so too did Nordstrom, and the two of them are combining here. And into the clear. Eventually goes Gentstadenden, and it's a try to the halfback. Boy, that's length of the field stuff. Love it.
And we're going to get a good look on the replay here when the ball goes out to the left-hand side, just the backing up and the off-the-ball work rate of the King Country backs, which is good. We've talked about the speed, we've talked about the support, and that is a great number 9 line. Here's support if you need me. Yes, thank you.
Well, they've got to do something here. There must be words there. No, there's not. Hema with the intercept. Now kick and chase. Now the speedsters are onto it. and they've all got red and white jerseys on.
Waiting for the bounce of the ball, though.
It could be dangerous. That was Garland. The defence have got him. Now, he's flicked that while he was on the ground, but the referee said play on. They've got a chance left. There's numbers this way, if they can get it that way. The bounce pass will fool some, but not everybody. As Karangaroa goes in, and into the try goes Booker. Wow. Take advantage.
Well, they got there eventually, didn't they, mate? So I thought they were going to get it from, here we go. This is the intercept, beautiful. So the hand's pointing up. He could jackal that. Funny, isn't it? If you knock that down, it's a yellow card. It's bizarre, but that's another question in debate. But eventually, with some patience, the ball came their way. They got it too little, too late, I think, for the coast.
In country, last time they were in this neck of the woods, they ended up behind their own goalpost with an intercept. They'll be hoping for a bit better this time round. It's tucked in the back. The driver's there. Gent Standen says, no, keep going, he says. Keep going, and over goes Roland. The captain gets the try, and that's certainly made it safe now for King Country.
I think they have. The home side have done it and deserved it. Been very, very good up front. Laid a great platform foundation. It just shows you how tough this competition is. That is a bollocking run. Fully appreciated by the crowd.
He's been good today, has the fullback Nordstrom. I've been really impressed with him. Impressed too with those big loose forwards. And then running into the clear goes Smiler Arkyong. And it's a try to him, just the icing on the cake for King Country.
Played with width, played with speed. But you can only do those two things when you have a good foundation up front. Yep, been a nice homecoming to Owen Delaney Park here in Taupō.
Conversion misses out, but the crowd's happy enough with that final score. And why wouldn't they be? The Rams by 43-17 over West Coast at Taupō.
Good bonus point win, mate. How does that feel? Yeah, no, you're right. This is a good bonus point win. I think we've been our own worst enemies. 3 of the 4 games we've already played, struggled to close out games. But I think, look, don't get me wrong, there's areas to improve out there, but it's definitely a step up for where we have been in the past few weeks.
Yeah, good win that too, King Country. Well, Tom Conroy's and Buller will have his report when we come back before Waibush and Horowhenua Kapiti knock it out in the Battle of the Tararuas. You're back with Heartland Rugby, and we're in Westport for Buller against Poverty Bay. It's a fair old trip for Poverty Bay to get all the way from Gisborne to Buller, but they've made it, and the Buller guys are all getting smashed by the children. Here's Tom.
I'm delighted to report that the weather in the West Coast is far better than the East today, which is great news for the championship teams Buller and Poverty Bay. I don't even need the shelter of this band rotunda. Now, Buller and Poverty Bay are second to last and last on the table, and even the loser has a faint chance of still qualifying. They'll need to finish with a wet sail with 3 big wins. They'll need results to go elsewhere. They'll also need the help of Pythagoras to work out the mathematical permutations. Neither team want to face that prospect. A win today, virtually a must.
Right, we saw him tackle Dad before, and now the conversion attempt just missing. Here comes Poverty Bay. They'll be followed by Buller, and here's Tom.
Halfback's digging in for it. Gets help from Lana Tanisi. He can't get there. He's still about 3 metres shy. Go to the left. The backs back themselves. Here's the draw, the pass, and here's the try. And Buller first on the board. Kalu Dingbithi is the try scorer. And set up beautifully. It looked like they went a pound away, Buller. The decision by Andrew Wells to fire out a couple of good passes. Devery drew the last defender, and the left winger scampered round, and Buller are on the board with 5. Poverty Bay now looking for width. They may not need it. Right on the goal line now, to the right of the right-hand uprights. Another lunge from Scudder, and a try. So Poverty Bay ruthless on that occasion. And their captain showing how it's done. can see in the replay how the quick transfer, so close for Higgins, the big prop, to get over himself, but the backs flicked the ball out, and who was loitering but Shade Scudder, and there was no stopping him. The throw to the line out taken nicely by Patterson. The drive held in the back, the lunge for the line, the try! Well, clinical in every way, shape or form for Buller. Yes, they have quickly bounced back into this match. Narrow the gap substantially. Conversion here. That is flagged away, so the referee said, that'll do, gentlemen, that's the first half concluded. Poverty Bay 14, Buller 12. And now Buller getting numbers to the breakdown and using Havili's large frame to propel themselves ever closer to the goal line, 5 metres out, looking to lunge over from fullback, not able to quite get there. Referee's having a look though at the breakdown, has found a player with his hand on the ball and awarded Buller the try. In the replay you can see the flurry of bodies around the ball, the referee right on hand. Wasn't the prettiest try you'll ever see, but it'll certainly be well received. And Buller so soon in this second half able to come up with 5 points and snatch back the lead and take command of the game for now at least. He's a big beast. Very close to the line but not over it. Matawai tries his best to get closer, no success. So too the number 8 Taylor. Now they entrust the backs with a bit of ball in hand. They've got space on the outside and they've exploited it. Manuel Harmon, the fullback, has found a gap. Said thank you very much. And the Buller found wanting on that terrace side, not able to close down the outside backs. And the Poverty Bay enjoy a lead once more. Their back heels. Poverty Bay continuing to pound away now inside the 22. Oh, sauntering through the gap. Great play from Horowhenua. And Poverty Bay score courtesy of their first 5. In the replay you can see that gap opened up. And such class for the man on debut. Once he'd breached the line, there was no in between he and glory. Sorted through, scored right by the right-hand upright, and Poverty Bay extend their lead by another 5. No sign of the ball at the moment. They're on the goal line. Buller trying to pick and go around the fringes. Another lunge, also short. Halfback now needs to use it. Reaching out, scoring, and confirmed. Joe Taylor for Buller, the number 8, got the ball from the halfback, reached out to his fullest extent, placed it over the goal line, and put Buller in a position to take over this match at Victoria Square. Can't quite see the clock from here, but there's not much time, I can tell you that. Buller have taken this from the kickoff, and they have got a chance to really nail this home over the 22 already. On the far side, good combination, kept the ball alive. Now this Stringer throws out a double pass, getting very close indeed. His hands, Joel, hands for Buller. He's within 3 metres of the line, he's stopped. Havili never far away from the action, tries to press forward. Another try here could well seal the match, and the man who could do it is Sione Lona-Tanisi, who's over for the home team, and what a sequence of events. They went back on the inside, there was a touch from Havili, and then a lunge from the hooker, who has been a superstar today, 34-28. So this would push it outside. A try and a conversion, and it's over! The referee says that is it, gentlemen. The match is over. The Buller season continues on for another week with hope of playoff action. Poverty Bay forlorn Well, I have to think at sort of 28-16, something like that, your season might have been over, or your team had different ideas.
100%. I told our boys, one of our huddles, that we needed to get the momentum swing because probably to be a very big momentum team, and they were definitely up, had their tails up, and I'm just proud of our boys' efforts in their last 20 minutes. It was unreal.
To Masterton now, Wairarapa Bush against Horowhenua Kapiti. Wairarapa Bush, well, they've been struggling just a little bit so far this season. Here's what they're playing for, the PGG Wrightson Cup. Horowhenua Kapiti looking to extend their winning run. Here is Anaru Ryle.
Quick hands. Big dummy. Komai Savai. Players look to be slightly offside there, Lawson. Lawson, Whanganui. Out wide to the number 7, Sturmey. Sturmey's got a man on the outside in the first try of the match. As Horowhenua Kapiti and Kapu Manua Whiti Broughton Winterburn is on the board. Little grubber in behind. Masoi. Lawson. Puts a chip in behind. How's the bounce? It's kind for Lawson. And he passes it out to the right-hand side. And here comes Paki. Paki's still going. And Connor Paki. That's the third try of the match for Horowhenua Kapiti as they extend their lead. To balance the poise by Paki to get over. So here we go. Wairarapa Bush. 5 metres out from the line. It's with O'Dell. And Pity caught it. They're driving it. It's just gone to ground. Kawika Peterson.
Come on, Bosch.
Couple of metres out from the line. Pick and go by Salui. And getting closer and closer. And Wairarapa Bush get it over the line. It's Logan Wakefield. Oh, and a penalty. Horowhenua Kapiti, they'll tap it. And a good run here. Komai Savai on the inside to Lawson. Lawson, they've got numbers galore on the right. Broughton Winterburn back to Lawson. Lawson's got support and Komai Savai, beautiful rugby. Ratu Komai Savai goes in for his second of the match. Oh, well, that was end-to-end stuff. Lea Manu, just come on. Kawika Peterson, just a few metres short. Tougher. Tako's over. I think he's got it on the line. Yes, try awarded. Joe Tako gets his second try of the match. No problems, Tako. 2 tries today. And that's the whistle for half-time. A very entertaining first half. And it's Horowhenua Kapiti going into the sheds at half-time. 38 points to 19. Ward. On a penalty. Watch the quick tap here. Tako's got it. He's interested. Tako. Is he over? No. Pick and go. Getting very close. Lea Aimanu's got it. He's short. Ward. Oh, and the ball's on the line. And who's under that? It's Wairarapa Bush who hit back in the second half. Komai Savai. It's been knocked backwards by Horowhenua Kapiti. They've still got it. Lawson. They look to spread it wide, intercept. It's intercepted by Soli Malatai. And Wairarapa Bush hit back. Running out of space on my paper here of all these tries being scored. Rua. McCurlian. It's the number 8 Fidel. Oh, he's close to the line. Referee in a very good position. Now they spread it, and there it is. Horowhenua Kapiti. It's Malaki Masoe. Bringing the 50 up. So Ward, they come the left side. Haida. Back on the inside to Ward. Good hands by Malatai. Ward. It's Lea Manu. This time Salui. Salui. Ward. And it's a try. It's a try. It's Alec O'Dell who scores for Wairarapa Bush. Haida. Ball's gone behind the players. On the back foot, and now it's been booted towards the side of Horowhenua Kapiti. They've got the ball. Northcott. Lawson. The Wipers kick. How's the chase? Oh, it's brilliant! It's an absolute brilliant chase there by Broughton Winterburn, who gets his hat-trick. The ball is overthrown, but it's there for Siaosi. And now a penalty for Horowhenua Kapiti. Scrappy last few minutes of this match. Oh, looks like Lawson's going to take the shot at goal. And that caps off an entertaining game of footy. 62 points to 45.
Brendan, be happy with the way that the boys put in a performance here this afternoon?
Yeah, for the most part. We still leaked 45 points though, which is a bit worrying, but to score 62 points against a good Wairarapa side is good. Good way to get our season back on track.
Okay, we're off to Ashburton now, where Whanganui are the visiting team. It's been a long while since they've won here. In fact, they haven't won at this ground since 2015. And they might have their work cut out today as well, because Mid-Canterbury are playing pretty well.
So Whanganui, bit of a tear, I think.
Oh, here he goes.
Knock back, play on.
Recruiter
play
makes
on.
the break. There's the try. McClay gets there. Referee says, you betcha. And the opening try of the day to Mid-Canterbury.
Once more a classic number 9 line. So from the scrum, McClay passing out and then just running on that diagonal in support. Ball was knocked back by Whanganui, so absolutely play on. Because that line, McClay always going to get there first.
Whanganui needing to just get into this game. Hay Horton sets up the situation. Culver found the pod. Now has a go himself. A duck and a dive. Great work, terrific support from the loose forwards. And in goes Namo Simalua. Gee, he scored some tries this year, and you can see why.
Well, he's one of the best athletes going around there. Forwards and backs, real key for Whanganui. But so is Cleaver, the number 9. He started it all. This is a classic Whanganui, isn't it? Build in the middle. We know the impact they have on the backs, but threats all over the paddock.
Good line out ball at the front. It's running ball now. We've got bodies in motion in all sorts of directions. Hesitation, and that puts Rogers Holden into half a gap. Just enough that with quick ball and quick hands, in they can go with Melanathangi. And what an excellent try that is. Just perfect.
Whakarongo, though, jersey 13 is the man we're going to look for in the replay. It was his beautiful hands that really set up the space on the outside. So catch and pass. I mean, it's a skill made easy by players of that class, but not easy at all, certainly under pressure.
Gee, they've got some exciting backs out wide, have Whanganui. If they can get the ball to them, anything can happen.
Yeah, they've also got some brutes up front.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of backs out wide, look at this one go. Here comes the man you like, Whakarongo. Whakarongo might just go all the way. Wow. Wow.
Solo run.
Whoa. Centres are supposed to set up their outsides. Nah.
A solo run because he ran with the ball in two hands the whole way, always questioning the defence. At this stage, you don't know defensively, is he going to pass it? Is he going to attack? Then the hammer went down with the tuck. And from that, just once again, question the defence. About to pass it then. No, he didn't. Tucked. Again, that is a good clinic right there. Question the defence by making them make decisions.
Middle of the line out ball, boo. MacArthur, and that's a try. Dunley makes it look very easy off the back of that maul.
Well, if Canterbury want to protect their fortress, they got to get some points on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely have been good, Mid-Canterbury, and will continue to be good, but they needed that. Absolutely needed that. They need to get back down there again, have the patience, and get that scoreboard ticking over.
So we go to half-time then with the conversion over. That helps for Mid-Canterbury. 36-14. Gee, Whanganui have been extraordinarily good in this first half.
Yeah, it helps Mid-Canterbury to have the break too, to resettle things in. What worked okay in that first 40? How do we get down there to score the try? Work on the set phase.
Hay Horton in space, and finds a man who can run at real speed, and he finds a backup player, and it's Culver who goes in. We're seeing that halfback line yet again.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a carbon copy, but it's the lines all halfbacks need to take. Not running the angle of that D, but that straight line of that D. Hay Horton was good. Into play was brilliant from Whanganui. Yep, something special's happening in this camp, I think.
Gee, they've scored some exciting tries today. They really have, the Butcher boys. But it's the Hammers who are making some progress now. The goal line's not too far away. In fact, it's right there. And that's Andriani who gets the try.
Well, bulldozed his way, really, wasn't it? Just absolutely. That ball wasn't going anywhere. I mean, that was actually very good goal line defence from Whanganui. They were lower, they were stronger. Their problem is they were flat-footed, not going forward. Andriani.
Peckham. Now they're looking wide again. This is where their danger is. This is Melanathangi.
Oh, yeah, pinball.
Eventually, somebody nails him. And eventually somebody picks up the ball and scores a try, and that somebody is Tyler Rogers Holden. Another good try to Whanganui.
It's the speed of the ruck ball on this occasion, and I think that's what all teams, opposition teams, taking on Whanganui have to look for. They know the multiple threats, but they need to slow down that ruck ball if they can. And Rogers Holden, the fullback, in tight, doing the dirty work.
Robertson with the conversion. The full-time whistle goes, and they've been very, very good, have Whanganui. They've won this by 46 points to 28. Coming to Ashburton and winning is not easy.
Whanganui captain Jamie Hughes with me now. Jamie, how did you find that out there today?
Oh, I knew it was going to be a tough battle here today. South Canterbury's normally got a good pack and not a bad backline too, and I don't think the scoreboard reflects how well they played today.
No, but it does reflect how well you guys played. I'll tell you what, they're looking strong. Whanganui. Thames Valley are also looking strong, but they've got a heck of a job to do at Ruatoria when we come back. You're back with Heartland Rugby, and we're at Whakarua Park in Ruatoria for Ngāti Porou East Coast against Thames Valley. All teams enjoy coming to Ruatoria. Thames Valley, I know, love it. And they know they're up for a big game today. With the commentary from Ruatoria, it's Porter Brooking.
It's there for Niels again. They go the same way. Through the hands now. Numbers here. Can they get the pass away? Cutting back infield across on that far side of the field. Niels gives it up to, that's Morgan. He gets the pass away. Thames Valley building momentum here. Through the hands to Doolan. Doolan, puts Etoni in space. Etoni, nice tackle on him by Parks. Numbers here, it'll be Thrupp in the corner. First 5-pointer of the day to Thames Valley. They built momentum. Just a quick flick out to Thrupp. That's what wingers are supposed to do. Use their speed to go in the corner. They go high, they pull it down, they look to get the drive on. They get it working fast and quickly here. They'll go down for a 5-pointer. Well-worked line out there from the Thames Valley Swamp Foxes. They'll extend their lead out to 13 points to 3. Parks looking for the ball. He's got Stokes at first receiver. Stokes, there's a 2-man tackle on him. Comes back out to Bud. Parks in there looking for the ball. He's got numbers here. Little hands out to Fisher. Carpenter in the corner. Beautiful try there from the number 15. He's an excitement machine, is this young fullback. It is a short one because Bollingford's at halfback. They set up the drive here. Agnew's got his hands on it at the back. Now they get it going forward, slowly. Parks plucks it out now to Bristow. Bristow has to wait for the pass. He takes it into contact, sets it up in front of the post. Quick hands out to Pewhairangi, out to Carpenter. Carpenter, he almost slips through, gives it to Pewhairangi, back to Whakataka in the corner. Beautiful hands there by Ngāti Porou. They'll lock it up at 15-all with the kick to come. So early at halfback, they look for Dromgold. They've got it here, looking to try and get the drive on. It's drifting sideways, but still going forwards, up to the 5-metre line now. They go back the other way, spinning, turning, it's gone to ground. Niels has a little jab, he gives it up to, that's the number 12. That was Etoni. They go again, through Extons. He got over right next to the line, able to reach out there. What a tit-for-tat battle this is. He lines this one up. He's about 12 metres back. The old parawa me te pata, they say, bread and butter. That's an exciting 40 minutes of rugby. Thames Valley have the lead by a slender margin of 1 point, 25-24. Full line out. They go high to the number 7, that's Dromgold. They'll get the drive on here, spinning. Bud trying to make his way through the middle of the pack there. Thames Valley inching forward slowly. 10 out from the line now. Now they break open. It's there for Niels. He gives it up to Tongatea, his first touch of the ball. Right on the line. Niels, they've got an overlap here. They go in quickly, does Thames Valley. And it's number 19, Tane Tupaya, who goes in. Ball in. It's spun out the back as Parks comes through quickly. Doolan tidies it up though. Doolan with a little chip through. It's been charged down by Green. Can Green go all the way? No, he slips over. He gets back to his feet. Looks for support. Parks calling for the ball. They go out now to Bristow, out to Pewhairangi. It's been lost forward off a yellow hand. Bristow comes up with it. Bristow still going. Lee Bristow will go around. He'll go in the corner. I don't think he saw that he was unmarked and could have come around a bit closer to the post. He'll take the 5 points though. 39-29. Number 22, that's Mo. Thames Valley cranking it up here. They've got numbers out wide. Tongatea, long pass out to, oh, beautiful play there. Oh, he gets a nice pass back to the ex-Ngāti Porou player, Dolan. He'll go around behind the post. Starting to get a huge lead here now with about 15 minutes left on the clock. Thames Valley starting to crank things up. That's the new halfback out there. Now which one was he? O'Connor. They spin it wide out to Morgan. Morgan stepping back infield. Oh, he gets right through the middle here. Numbers here, he puts the kick in. Coffee chasing. He'll get the bounce. He'll go in. Thames Valley running away with this one. That'll take it out to 58. Play starting to open up here. You gotta love the angle our cameraman can get you. Sideline cam. Sammy Parks gives it back to Kemp, out to Carpenter. Carpenter to Palmer. Palmer with his first touch of the ball. Parks out to Kemp now. Kemp has a go. Takes it into the 22. It's there for Parks again. They come back down this near side to Carpenter, puts a little kick in. It's been touched, picked up here by Whanganui to Craft Chemist, who goes in the corner. And Whanganui to Craft Chemist with one of those spectacular dives you see on from wingers these days. Ngāti Porou aren't done yet. Carpenter, long pass out now to Palmer. Out now to Tuhaka. Tuhaka driving forward. Again, this defensive line of Thames Valley, hard to penetrate. Out to Samupol, gives it up now. Sorry, that's Tuhaka out there. Tuhaka breaks through. Tuhaka looking for runners. He's got Carpenter. Carpenter using his feet. He'll go in next to the post. He'll cap off a top game with a fullback. Some beautiful skills there by Te Aotahi Tuhaka. As Carlos Kemp will have the final duties of the game to attempt this conversion. He makes no mistake about it. Congratulations to Thames Valley. They take this one 60 points to 45 in what's been a high-scoring game here at Whakarua Park.
What was in the water in there at half-time? Because you guys come out firing in the second half.
We just made a few tweaks and we, had a few honest conversations about what we're not doing, and that if we started doing those little things that it would flow, and we came out hot. We got a few early tries. They didn't roll over though. They came back, and a few individuals out there that just could strike the game open. So we're pleased with how we kind of ground that at the end there.
So that is round 5 done, and Thames Valley impressive in their win over Ngāti Porou East Coast. Whanganui also equally impressive. V mid Canterbury, ball it back to their winning ways, as were King Country. South Canterbury, they had to dig deep, didn't they, versus North Otago, and what a match. Wairarapa Bush, Horowhenua Kapiti, 107 points scored in that one alone.
And let's have a look at this. It's still tight, especially that battle at 3, 4, 5 and 6 to determine the Meads Cup and the Lahore Cup semi-finalists. Nobody's yet out of it, but time is running out for those teams right towards the bottom. That's the way the Meads Cup and the Lahore Cup would play out if the competition was to end today, but it's not. Okay, local legends, it's 50 years since this happened. 50 years since South Canterbury won the Ranfurly Shield. And those boys got together to share some memories.
How does winning the Ranfurly Shield rate in your experience?
Oh, right up there, because it's the premier trophy, really, in New Zealand. And I think it's gaining more strength as it goes on. You only have to have a look at Hawke's Bay and Tasman and that. But from the time Jim took over, he instilled discipline in us. He changed our coaching. We trained different ways. If he said something, That was it.
So Tom Lister, there was a lot of talk about what he said before the game, with him being an All Black and having played Test match rugby. What did he? How did he inspire you before the game?
2 arms, 2 legs. They're no better than we are, and we've got to take them on straight up front.
Yeah.
And our forwards did a huge job in that first half because they got pounded. And, we were only 6-3 down at half time, I think.
It's a long first half.
Or 6-0. And our forwards were tremendous. And after the game, Tom Lister said, well, that's the biggest thrill I've had in rugby, was to win the Ranfurly Shield.
I mean, half-time couldn't come quick enough for me. I had a hell of a job. It was awful. The ball was all over the place, and I don't know, we just couldn't get out. Nothing sort of stuck, but we knew it would happen, but it was just a matter of hanging in there.
The try by Gene Thompson, what do you remember of that?
I remember he should have passed it because I was right outside him.
It wasn't a bad forward pack, the Marlborough team, was it? They were pretty tough sort of blokes.
No, they were very tough and well drilled, and but I think, we'd had a lot of preparation to know what to expect.
No, it was great times. It's memories that, we've lost a few of our team, and but the memories live on, and tonight we'll certainly have a great night.
That's terrific. Love that. I'm looking forward to next week too. Mid-Canterbury want to get back on their winning ways. King Country, well, they want to continue their run, as do Thames Valley, I have no doubt. East Coast have the massive away trip to Greymouth. Gee, that's a long travel for them, while Wairarapa Bush and Horowhenua Kapiti have a tough job against Whanganui and South Canterbury, respectively. We'll have all the action from all of those games for you next week when we come back on Heartland Rugby.